What is it? What's new with you? They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods in the land of the Ultima. The Ultima have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation. Bye. Goodbye.
Ready to find Jaskar? Just watch. You'll see.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me.
Oh, please don't be mad.
We were just having some fun. We just got tired of Jean lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. And we figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway, so you can tell her you found me. Finding ways to confuse her just never gets old for me. It's good practice of our skills, too. But it's mostly just funny. There's not much to do here in the Bruma Guild. If you can get to the Arcane University, though, they let you make your own spells there. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I'll have to start thinking up something new to try. Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense. Good day.
Any luck finding Jaskar? Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good. You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well, let's never mind that. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Ramanus will have my recommendation. And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out. Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense. Bye. Please leave me be. I'm sorry. I can't right now.
This area is off-limits to anyone except the Bruma City Watch. You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves, our Raynal Draelus, will be allowed access. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information. I understand that Bumf Gragash trains other Fighter Guild members on the proper use of heavy armors. Go ahead. No, you do me too much honor. You're wasting... Don't... Yeah, I get it. You're full of it. That's pretty good. Really now? Oh, please. Is that so? You're full of it. Yeah. What a wonderful compliment. You can't scare me. You're full of it. Not bad. Please, I'm embarrassed, but thank you. Don't make me laugh. Good one. Please, that's just talk. Oh, please. Blah, blah. That's pretty. Really now? You're such a charmer. I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Raynal Draelus, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Raynal arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you. So, you can see we really don't need any help, but thanks for the offer. As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living. Feel free to question anyone in town.
I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me. Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast. I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Raynal Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter, and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Raynal, and after a search of the house, The body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guard sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Rainil convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire. Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Rainil character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. Olav's Tap and Tack is a good, inexpensive place for travellers. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
So, any new revelations in your, investigation? I'm sure Erlene is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Rainil has confirmed with us that she isn't infected. Her accusations that Rainil is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either. I'll warn you about one thing. I understand you wanting to help Erlene by checking up on Rainil. We have it on good authority from officials in a neighboring city that Rainil is what he says he is. So I'm not sure what you're trying to prove. I am only allowing you to do this investigation, and I use that term very loosely, because Erlene is so distraught. Keep up the... Sorry, I have a lot of work to do.
I'm only asking for a single coin.
Morning. I'm Logvar. Hafid pays me to stand around and keep things quiet. Nords who drink either get friendly or mean. I'm here to deal with the mean ones. Hafid Hollowleg says that Gerald View has been doing good business. Be seeing you. Welcome to Bruma, stranger. Hafid Hollowleg. I'm your host at Gerald View. Bed, food, whatever you need. Lyra Rosentia collects Akaviri artifacts. She might have a project in mind. Her house is west of the chapel. Did you hear about Braden Lyrian? A vampire hunter named Rainiel Dralis made his way into town, snuck into his house, and killed him. Ah, you mean that vampire hunter. He's staying over at Olav's Tap and Tack. It's near the city gates. You can't miss it. Goodbye.
What do you want? Well, have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. I appreciate your business. Take care.
Yes? Let me take a look at what you've got. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. That's a fair deal. A pleasure to serve you. Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Vlindrel? They say he haunts the road to Coral. Not that I've ever seen him myself, mind you. Be seeing you.
spare a coin?
Hello! Hello!
I have no time for your pathetic attempts at small talk. Now, walk away before I get nasty. I have...
What can I do for you today? I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder. The Countess is Heartland Nibbanean, and so are most guildsmen and chapelmen, but most others are as Nordish as you'll find. I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know. Say what you're going to say. That's pretty good. You're a big fat... I'm not I accept. I have no choice. Don't be silly. I accept. You're a big fat liar. I accept. I have no... Sure. Blah. Don't be silly. Good one. Don't, please. I'm sorry. Was that... You're a big fat liar. I doubt you really mean that. Yes, yeah. You're a big fat liar. I doubt you really mean that. I accept. I have no choice. Sure, you're full of it. Don't, please. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're... I doubt you really mean that. I accept. I have no choice. Good one. You're a big... Was that supposed to be a compliment? I accept. I have no choice. Was that not bad? You're a big fat liar. Whatever you want. I'm not buying that one. Don't be silly. Whatever you want. You're a big fat liar. Sure, that's cute. Whatever you want. Was that? You're pathetic. No more. You're frightening me. I'm not buying that. Sure, you're full of it. I accept. I have no choice. I doubt you really... Not bad. Don't make me laugh. Yeah, you're pathetic. I doubt... Whatever you want. Sure, that's cute. You're full of it. Yes, that's a bit excessive, don't you think? I doubt you... I accept. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What a bore. I'm not buying that one. Don't, please. Sure, blah, blah. That's not bad. I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know. All right. You're pathetic. That's a bit excessive. I accept. Not bad. Not bad at all. You're pathetic. I'm not Yes, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, I get it. Raynill's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Isn't Sirach an excellent healer?
A good healer makes for a happy town. And Sirach almost seems like another Nord to me.
Bye. Hello! What can I do for you today? Gelliborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynal told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynal and his so-called accomplishment. And nothing else I can tell you about him. He comes and goes and doesn't talk to people much. Just look for me if you need anything else.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, you're back. So, any new revelations in your, investigation? How do you know about that? Oh, too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Gelliborn was killed by Raynal not too long ago. Gelliborn was a vampire as well, obviously. What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Gelliborn was not a vampire? Then don't go around flinging accusation and hearsay. If you dare accuse someone of a crime, you must have the proof to back it up. Now, if you believe what you're saying is true, go get me the proof. What proof of your outlandish accusations have you brought me? How many times do I have to tell you? No proof, no accusation.
How goes it?
Not bad.
Baron Vamori seems very glum lately. I guess things aren't going well with Oblivion.
Is that so?
Hello.
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 So, any new revelations in your, investigation? What proof of your outlandish accusations have you brought me? I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynal have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynal from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olev's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
Hi there.
Apparently, Right Wind teaches his blade skills to other Fighters Guild members.
I can imagine he's a good teacher. The Fighters Guild should be proud of him.
How about that?
They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members.
What?
Indeed.
Have you ever spoken to Juntus Brolus?
I wouldn't call him a friend. Still, if I wanted to learn more about illusions, He's the one I'd ask.
Safe travels.
You too. Hi there.
Have you heard that Arentus Falvius can summon creatures?
It seems an odd skill for a priest.
Goodbye.
Take care. You may speak.
Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Vlindrel? They say he haunts the road to Coral. Not that I've ever seen him myself, mind you.
Oh, no.
Sure.
Good day.
Take care.
Oh, hello.
Isn't right wind an
Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Raynal was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Geliborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynal doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him. If all you say is true, Raynal will answer for Braden's death. Raynal will pay for both crimes. Geliborn was likely another innocent he's slain. I'll make sure Skingrad City Watch hears of this. Someone needs to get Skjorta under control. You'd think Olfan would be the one to do it. I can't wait to get my hands on Raynal. He'll become very familiar with Bruma's dungeons, or the end of my blade if he doesn't come peacefully.
Right. Right wind certainly can handle a blade.
For the open road
No
at any
wonder he
moment.
trains other Fighters Guild members. How are you?
Hello.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Congratulations. I had a feeling you would catch on sooner or later. Leaving that journal behind was a stupid mistake on my part. I saw you enter Olav's tap and tack before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow. It was only a matter of time before you or Carius figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer. Certainly not. I'm surprised Carius didn't send the entire city watch up here, but then I would have seen that coming, I suppose. I expected to lay low for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you. This leaves me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance at freedom, or I surrender and rot in a city dungeon. I prefer the chance for freedom. Yes, I suppose it is. Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us will walk out of here alive this day. Good luck.
I was praying. What news do you bring? Yes, I remember Braden mentioning that name once. He was part of the brotherhood he had created with Raynil. I knew I'd recognized Raynil. I think when I first met Braden many years ago, he introduced me to him. They were part of some sort of brotherhood. They would roam Cyrodiil in search of legendary treasures and the like. The only reason he stopped doing that is because we got married and he wanted to settle down. I'm afraid, thanks to Raynil, that time is lost. Long ago, I made a promise to Braden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Braden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Braden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state. No. He always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Braden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered. Thank you. I will now speak the word. Brotherhood. Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Braden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel. I'm glad he's dead. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but I think you understand. Justice has been done. Greetings.
Greetings. How goes it?
I'm your really...
Go ahead, please. If I can't fix it, it ain't broke. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. Fine, you got a great... That's more than I'd usually pay. That seems... Thanks for your business. Goodbye.
Go ahead, please. Need new clothing? I have a fantastic selection. Good day.
I'm here to relieve you. Feet are killing me. Any time now.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Valga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation. I'm sorry, but the investigation is a secret, and I don't trust you enough to discuss it with you. The Doomstones are a mystery. Are they traces of the mythic times? Or creations of ancient beast folk, or lost races of mer or men? So, the brothers have once again reclaimed Weatherly, eh? Good for them. Go ahead. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Don't, please. Sure. Blah, 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 what a bore. Blah, blah. I doubt you really mean. Don't, please. Yeah, I get it. You're full of it. I doubt you really mean that. Yes, yes. Not bad at all. You seem the trusting type. Perhaps you can assist me. It seems someone has taken away an heirloom that is quite dear to me. I want you to help me recover a stolen painting. The painting was of my lost love, the Count Valga, and it has been stolen from my bedchamber. If you find the painting and bring the culprit to justice, you shall be justly rewarded. What say you? Very well. I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross with you. Here are some keys. They should allow you access to many of the restricted areas in Castle Coral. Did you hear about Renaud Germain's long-lost twin brother returning to Coral? Now, I hear there's a stranger in town asking about them. A dark elf from back east, they say. I wonder what he wants. Your best bet is to speak to residents of the castle. Once you have found out all you can, search for physical clues. Chanel and Orgnolf both reside in the private quarters section. They have been restricted to remain indoors, so they should be easy to find. You may also want to speak to Bitneld, the captain of the guard. He can be found on patrol in Coral or in the barracks. Finally, I would try speaking to Orak Grogoth, who is my steward. He resides in the private quarters section as well. If he isn't in the castle, he may be at the Northern Goods and Trade, buying food to stock our larder. I was elsewhere at the time of the robbery, and the chamber was locked. The only other people who have had access to the chamber and were unaccounted for are the court mage, Chanel, and the porter, Orgnolf. Don't forget to check with Bitneld, the captain of the guard, my steward, Orak Grogoth, and my herald, Laith Wavrick. The painting is all I have left that reminds me of the Count. I spend many a lonely night wishing that the words I speak to it will be heard and not just fall upon the lifeless pigments and canvas. Good luck, investigator.
Greetings. A pleasure to meet you again. The Blackwood Company takes any job, no matter how tough. Fighters Guild is more fussy. My duties rely on watching no more than the throne and attending to visitors. But confidentially, I will say that Orgnolf has been acting a bit unusual. His abuse of drink has gotten worse lately. He has taken to asking for money from others to purchase spirits. A porter's wage does not befit his habit. Fare thee well.
Hello. Hello. Are you searching for something? We're simple, God-fearing folk here in County Coral. Easterners worship their wallets and their fat bellies. I am sorry. I don't really feel comfortable talking with you about that night. I barely know you. Yes, I have heard that the painting of the Count was taken. I was unaware she hired an outsider to conduct the investigation. May luck be with you. I'm sure you've heard that Glistel and Melintus Ancrus are living together. Simply shameful. The stolen painting was of Count Volga. Whoever painted it could not do the man justice. He was kind and noble, which is difficult to convey on canvas. I'm afraid other than that, I cannot offer much more information. Go ahead. No, you're wasted. You're a good one. Goodness, you're a big good one. The night that the painting was stolen, I was in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings. After a while, I decided to go into the dining area just off the Great Hall. I poured myself some wine and studied the charts I had made until it was time to sleep. From there, I went directly to my chamber and slept the rest of the night. Until your return.
What is it now?
Greetings to you. What? Thanks, Stendar, for the chapel here in Coral. A lovely place, and the healers are excellent. I don't trust you enough to reveal details about the castle to you. This better be good. You're full of it. Was that supposed... Whatever you want. Yeah. Blah, blah. I'm not... Don't, please. That's very good. I don't trust you enough to reveal details about the castle to you. All right. I'm not buying that one. I accept. Sure. Don't make me laugh. Whatever you want. Not bad. I doubt you. All right, I get it. Huh. I don't remember seeing Channel or Orgnolf that entire evening. But then again, I stayed in my quarters most of the night. There was no point in going on my usual walk with all of the rain falling. As far as Channel and Orgnolf go, they seem fine to me. I only had a minor scrape with Orgnolf recently. I caught him drinking in the West Tower on the upper level. I told him if he didn't stop, I would tell the Countess. He just grumbled and agreed. He hasn't bothered me since. Farewell. So, you a living statue, or are you gonna say something?
That modern Orion has got no sense of humor. Hell of a warrior, though. No wonder he's done so well in the Fighters Guild.
Aye, it was a fine portrait of a fine man. Who do you think you are questioning me? I'd just as soon ask a goblin maiden to a dance than to answer your stupid questions. Oh, it's Valga's errand boy. How goes the big, important investigation? Yes? Was that... I accept. Not bad. Not bad at all. You're pathetic. Don't be silly. I accept. Yeah, I get it. You're full of... That's a bitty. No more. Good one. Yes, not bad. Was that supposed to be a compliment? The night of the theft, I was in the Great Hall, having an argument with a delivery boy from Braville. It seems his horse lost its footing in the heavy rain we had that night, and the shipment of port that it was carrying slipped to the ground. Oh, the fall broke most of the bottles. He didn't want to claim responsibility, but I gave him what for and sent him away. After that, I spent the rest of the night in my quarters, reading. Back to work for poor old Orgnolf.
Yes.
Hi. I'm Bitneld, the Curse Bringer, captain of the Coral Guard. What can I do for you? There are a lot of fine-looking women in Coral, but they're all kind of snooty and not very nice. I'm sorry, I wasn't in that evening. I was making my rounds of Coral. The only odd occurrence lately was with Channel. I have seen her spending a lot of time in the West Tower. When I asked her about it, she said it involved her spell research. I suppose at the time it sounded good enough for me. Take care.
Hail. How goes it?
Any luck yet?
A pleasure to meet you again. The Countess is in attendance from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening. If you wish to seek audience with her, please return at these times. You are also welcome to wait in the seating area near the entrance. Good day. Fare thee well. Hello. Tidings, citizen.
A pleasure to see you. Good news from Kvatch for a change.
Hi there.
Go ahead, Boot.
How are you?
What is it now?
I hope the investigation goes well. Return to me when you've found the culprit. The legions patrol the roads, and they've always been sufficient. I can't imagine we'll ever be at war with the provinces, not in my lifetime. The painting is all I have. I was elsewhere at the time of the robbery, and the chamber was locked. The only other people who have had access to the chamber and were unaccounted for are the court mage, Chanel, and the porter, Orgnolf. Don't forget to check with Bitneld, the captain of the guard, my steward, Oruk Grogoth, and my herald, Laith Wavrik. When you find enough evidence, confront the person whom you believe to be the villain and see if they will confess. I do not wish them harmed, as I want the thief to face justice. Good luck, investigator.
Any luck yet? Hello again. I hope your search for the painting goes well. Are you accusing me of taking the painting? How dare you accuse me without enough evidence to back up your story? I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion gates opening all across Cyrodiil. I hope it's just wild talk. Until your return. Hello again. I hope your search for the painting goes well. Until your return. Turn.
Anytime. Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Good day.
Farewell.
What can I do for you? Good day.
Greetings, Redguard.
I hope the When you find enough evidence, confront the person whom you believe to be the villain and see if they will confess. I do not wish them harmed, as I want the thief to face justice. I was elsewhere. Don't... Good luck, investigator.
Any luck yet? Hello again. Yes? You're full of it. Not bad. Goodness, what can... Is that so? Don't make me laugh. Good one. Really? That works for me. Are you accusing me of taking the painting? Very well. Until your return.
You again? Oh, it's Valga's errand boy. How goes the big, important investigation? I heard that someone saw the ghost of Lord Vlindrel again, along the road to Bruma. I think I'll avoid that road at night for a while. Look me in the eye when you answer this. You dare accuse me? You ever hear the expression, fools rush in where Daedra fear to tread? Well, accusing anyone without evidence is mighty foolish. Look me in the eye. Then get away from me and get back to your duties, so I can do mine. Back to work for poor old Orgnall.
Any luck yet? Any luck yet? Hello again. I hope your search for the painting goes well. Are you accusing me of taking the painting? How dare you accuse me without enough evidence to back up your story? Are you Very well. Until your return.
Greetings to you.
Oh, hello.
What is it? Have you seen the Blades and their dogs? I've seen them.
Hello?
The folks I wanted to spend time with. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Take care.
Hello? What's this about?